Hello, I'm Carlton Duncan with Pull My Pork Barbecue, and today I'm going to show you how to make a heating element upgrade on a Bradley electric smoker. Now this upgrade is easy enough that anyone can do, well maybe with the exception of Bradley smokers. My Bradley 4-rack smoker was my first smoker many years ago, and it has a lot of sentimental value to me. But the Bradley smoker has one design flaw, and that is the heating element in it. Why Bradley has not addressed this issue over all these years, I have no idea. But it's been reported to them by many people. There's many people that's had this problem with their 4-rack smoker or their 6-rack. It doesn't matter. They're electric Bradley smoker. Bradley uses a 500 watt heating element. Now, in the southern climates of the United States, where the climate and the temperature range is much milder, this may work okay. But in the northern ranges, up where we're at and even farther north, that's an issue. And on cold days during the winter, I'll be lucky if I can get my Bradley electric smoker up to 150 degrees. And that's after a preheat of an hour and a half. And yes, I have tried replacing the heating elements in my Bradley smoker. As a matter of fact, I've changed it 3 times and it hasn't helped. It still will not heat up to just your low and slow temperatures of 220 to 225 in the winter, which makes the Bradley electric smoker, in my opinion, totally useless in the winter. And I've heard all of the comments and things, and I've tried all of the different hacks that people use, like heating bricks to 500 degrees in the oven and placing them in the Bradley smoker, or putting boiling water in the water pan, wrapping it in a welding blanket. I've even had people suggest building an insulated cabinet for it. I paid money for this Bradley smoker. I shouldn't have to do any of that. Now, I've heard people say that the Bradley smoker is meant for low and slow smoking. That statement to me is bullshit, okay? Because I have an offset smoker, I have an ugly drum smoker, and those I can run up to 300 degrees. I normally use them at 225 to 230 degrees for my smoking, which is low and slow, and I don't have a problem. I can cook in any weather. Why can't I do it on the Bradley? The heating element is too small. And there's going to be people that say, hey, before you do this upgrade, you have to have a PID on it. That, to me, is bullshit. Because I have a friend that did this upgrade 7 years ago on his Bradley smoker. He's still using it today. So I know it works. So let's get to it. Okay, the first thing you'll want to do is remove the heating element from it. There's right up in here, you've got 2 bolts that holds everything in there, and that'll come off. And then you take your guard off and you remove the heating element. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take the screws out of the back panel on this smoker, just so we can drill it without taking a chance on hitting any wires in the back. Okay, we're just going to take all these screws out of the back of this back panel, because we don't want to damage any of the electrical lines that are running in the back. Okay. Okay, that's what it looks like on the back. Okay. Now we're just going to tighten these down. Okay, now that we got the bolts in, what we're going to do, we're going to screw another nut onto this little less than halfway down. Okay, put another flat washer on it. Now we're going to slide our heating element on it. Okay, I want my heating element to be a little farther down, so we're going a little farther. There we go, just about like that. And we'll put another lock washer on. And we're going to screw it down just about like that. Okay, pull this back out. Okay, that's perfect for the heat shield. What you want to do is tighten up the nuts on the back, finger tight. Now we're going to tighten down the nuts on the front. Okay, now our heating element is mounted. Now we can actually put our heat shield back on, but first we're going to connect the Okay, it's 2:45 in the afternoon, and I just plugged it in, and we're going to see how long it takes to come up to temperature. It's already up to 75. It started at about 68 because that's what the temperature was in the house. So we're going to see how long it takes to come up. Okay. If you notice, my vent's wide open. It's at 232 degrees. I set it back to 230. At 2:45 was when we started it. If you'll look at my phone, that's 9 minutes to get up to temperature. 9 minutes. But I'm going to try something else. I'm going to see what the recovery rate is on it. Okay, it's back up to temp. And there's the time. 3:16. So that's how long it took it to get back up to temp. To recover, that's how long it took to recover in 28-degree weather. Okay, well there you have it. I told you I'd put a list of all the parts you needed, and there'll be a link right up here for them. And it came up to temp really fast. It recovered extremely fast. After I did that. And the reason I did that, normally whenever I preheat my Bradley smoker, I go ahead and put the water pan and everything in it for preheat. And I've noticed that whenever I put the cold meat in there, the temperature had really hard time recovering. So that's what I tried to simulate. I preheated it, opened the door, I put the stuff in it, I put cold water in the water pan, closed the door, and checked how long it would take to preheat, and it did it really fast. I think this is a great upgrade. I wish Bradley would at least give the option to people for an upgrade that live up north, so they don't have to worry about these issues. But until then, at least you can upgrade your Bradley smoker. So go down and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the video, hit the little bell so you're notified whenever we come out with new videos, and leave us a comment, because we really like hearing from you and taking your suggestions on new videos or new things that we can do. And I want to send out a special thanks and hi to my friends at the Platte County Sheriff's Department. Great group of guys down there. They work hard protecting the citizens. And I'm going to try to showcase or mention different law enforcement agencies around the state here and around the country, as you know, if for that matter, and just to say thanks to our law enforcement. But I want to send a special thanks out to all the men and women in uniform that are serving our great country, and to all the law enforcement men and women who protect us and keep us safe every day. Thank you.